boy. We'll see how this goes. Let's do a bit of warm-up first. Okay, that didn't sound great. Actually, it's still fine. Well, okay, at least I got the transition there. That works. That definitely works. That most definitely works. Let's try one more time. That's honestly the most important thing anyway. Everything else is secondary. Well, this part isn't even part of any percent route, so it's less important than the actual stabbing. You know what? Let me not worry about it too much. I should probably just do attempts, honestly. Well, actually, I should probably still just do a couple phages to get the hang of that, since this is like a big time loss when it doesn't go right. And I'm not sure how much stream time I have in me today, simply because my hands freaking hurt. Okay, that would be perfect. Well. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, honestly, let me just... Actually, actually. I need to practice phalanx a little bit, since the phalanx is the most important part of the whole goddamn thing. Hey Usu, nice to see you. Hope this will be entertaining. I'm literally playing through pain because my hands hurt from the climbing still. But it's okay, hopefully. I didn't realize it would be this bad. I'll be quite honest. Okay. Okay. Let's be honest here. I'm fucking goated. Yeah. I'll do fine. I wonder if should I put some disinfectant on it? Just to be extra sure. I washed it like a couple times and it still fucking burns. I think it's just the way it is. Yeah, let me just start with attempts. Surprisingly, despite the pain and the breaks in between, I don't feel like washed up with the game itself. So surely I can do well. But yeah, the goal today is to get a run past Hydras. And hopefully that run will be sick as fuck, boy. I haven't hyper-analyzed anything, but from what I mostly know is if I have a solid mid to late game, maybe do Argus IL, I can beat PDO, so just gotta go aggressive at it. I stopped doing the sideways input just because it loses time and I'm annoyed that I keep losing time early to PDO. I'm trying to do small optimizations since he gains like 10 seconds on the first two compared to me. My god. By the end of this, my hands will be so terrible. Sure, man. That was pretty good. Do I? Does the mic pick it up? I mean, even right now, like, well, I actually don't think you will be able to tell by this camera. I can sense something, yeah. But yeah, somehow the like whole setup of the camera, since I've been doing a lot of online classes, kind of devolved. So now you can see my like controller inputs, which is kind of hype. If I hold it like that anyway. I could bring back controller cam, honestly, that would be kinda cool. You wanna see flesh wounds? Okay, gotta play hard as fuck. Get that world record and then blood all over the controller. Would be metal as fuck. I mean, earlier when I was climbing, it did actually like get some like juices all over the things. Because there was like this one thing, this one climbing thing, where the whole part of it, the horrible part of it, was you had to jump and like grab onto this like slab. That wasn't the hard part because both me and my brother are tall, but there's like nothing to put your feet on. So you kind of had to pull yourself up and go from there. We couldn't finish it, but on one of the attempts I basically like slipped and my hands just like slided with the rough boulder, and yeah. My hands are not like well equipped enough. They're already better than the first few times we climbed, but still, like, my brother's hands were just hurting, but he didn't have any like damage. I suffered more so. Oh, this looks like a... Are you fucking joking, man? Come on, what the fuck is this? I don't know why and how, but sure, why not? Try to avoid plant and then he just teleports to the fucking thing. I don't know, man. I have weirdly soft hands for a dude. What does that even mean? Have you been putting it on a chart? Have you, like, evaluated? Pretty high on the soft scale. Alright. I don't know. Should have worked in construction or something. Or climbed more. Yeah, no worries, that keeps the entertainment factor up. Are you back home? Are you just vibing? And the coach. Oh, damn. Glad I can provide entertainment during that tough time. But yeah, again, a plus 10 compared to what PDO usually gets. Alright. I'll try to make this a cool, solid run then. How much in total travel time? I mean, yeah, honestly, I feel like, despite PDO's run being very solid, I definitely have the ability to do a similar or better run. It's just about putting the attempts in a way. 7:20 PM. Oof. Alright. Yeah, so adjusting for like time difference. That's like 3 more hours, right? That'll be like probably the whole stream. What the f... Ah! Sorry. This never happened. Dies of cringe. I'm not sure if that was due to the hands or whatever the hell that was. Yeah, I actually updated it and stuff. It's pretty cool. Thank you for like providing me with the old ones. Yeah, honestly, in Germany that wouldn't be possible at all. So good on you. The coaches usually also have Wi-Fi, right? I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse, but it's a thing. Feeling the burn. But yeah, that was all warm-up. I hated the quad, that's why I basically reset. It's not because my finger slipped or something. Yeah, totally not. So the reason why I did the side input all this time was to avoid bonking against that pillar. Wow. And that comes to time loss anyway. But I noticed if I just position myself correctly, I will never bonk it against that pillar, so that was totally unnecessary. 1.5 to 2 seconds of time loss, probably. Small things that add up, huh? But then I just missed that jump, so it's kind of pointless anyway. Brother. Okay. I basically got Vael set up there, but got confused. Because I got it. If I would have been lucky, this would have been the equivalent of like a 19-second Valus or whatever. If a jump step went through. But I can do like the jump step in the usual way after I don't get the initial quick one. It's quite weird. How was the concert anyway? Did you have fun? Are you feeling good? Did he play the Igor thing? Did he play his theme? Did he play my theme? Damn. Alright. Sounds like a vibe for real. Hell yeah. Honestly, it's good for me that I'm not into multiple different genres, otherwise I would have so many concerts to waste my money on. I pity you in some way, but hopefully you can still make it work somehow. Oh. Yeah, man. I mean, same here, but I'm also happy that most of my hobbies require barely any investment on anything. I mean, the only real regular thing I have to pay is my chess club's like freaking fee, which is like barely anything. It's like 20 or 30 euros in half a year or something like that. To be a registered German chess player so I can play in the leagues and tournaments and have a rating. Otherwise it's just a chessboard and internet if I want to play online. With Shadow I already have the whole setup, so no more setup required, even though the initial thing was a bit expensive, but I really don't need any of that necessarily. And I mean, well, concerts are probably the one thing I spent the most money on besides vacations. But then you can just pick and choose depending on the situation. My god. I wish they would finally pay out the fucking grant I'm supposed to be getting. It should have been there on the 15th, but they're delaying it. Because apparently they haven't received like the government money for it or whatever. But that was my hope, that I can use that for my freaking vacation. The only like big thing I really hope Kerrigan manages to get tickets for is the Metallica Gojira Knocked Loose thing, because that sounds like a dream come true thing. Like, I wanted to see Gojira for ages. Knocked Loose is also very cool. And Metallica is just a big bonus, because might as well see them at least once, right? Other than that, nothing really caught my eye, really. Lorna Shore was already sold out last time I checked. Arion I missed the tickets for. I'll have to see closer to the dates. Kinda hope I can see Cattle again. Well, Vanilla Slaughter to Prevail is somewhere nearby. I will probably go to a concert of theirs. But I think they're doing like a big US tour with what's the guy? The weirdo fucking Falling in Reverse, yeah. It's a great fucking show, like, the lineup is so sick. It'll probably be expensive, but I mean it's also metal, so it can't be that expensive. Right? In theory. It should be reasonable enough, right? You'd think. Okay. Finally past Valis. Kinda slow Valis, but it's fine. I know, like, a friend of mine is big into K-pop, and K-pop tickets are just ridiculous, and the shows just sound like something where I wouldn't vibe with the whole concept of it, like, even if I like the music. I don't know, man. It's like that weird vibe when I tell normal people what a metal show is like, but I'm just thinking, what do normal people do on their concerts even? Do they just stand there and vibe? Apparently yes. Most of the time they're even sitting and vibing. I don't know. It feels like metal is just something extra just because you get the whole almost sports aspect of it. But it's just, you know. I mean, various like metal shows that I've been to that were more chill, where you just stand there and vibe for real. But like, I don't know, just having the ability to join a mosh pit and go fucking crazy just seems like so cool. Yeah, but it's a good workout, it's fun. In a way you connect with people, you feel the music more intensely. Like, when angry sounds come and you do angry things, it just works, you know? Man. I remember when I was like seeing Lorna Shore, and it was only like 35-minute gig, middle of the day, because like it was a festival that wasn't focused at all on that kind of music. And it was fucking raining. And it was so fucking cool. Just muddy pit. Everyone is just behaving like a fucking animal. Just primal shit, you know? I knew it, you piece of fucking garbage. Boing. Well, saved. I think that's a better way to deal with it. Just accept the freaking plant and then boing out of it. Download sounds like such a funny thing. At some point I really got a plan to go to Wacken. Next time they are selling tickets, I'm just gonna tell Kerrigan, okay, let's figure out the rest later, but just buy the fucking tickets, man. I mean, to be fair, like, when I never was in one myself, but when they showed me videos, like, of, like, you know, I'm not sure what the exact genre is, but like the really hard-going techno, and there's a mosh pit anyway. That sounds like my kind of vibe as well. I can listen to electronic music like that when it has a dark edge to it, if that makes sense even. Yes, I mean, honestly, if I'm available at that moment, and ideally it's in London because my flight tickets would be cheaper for me. Why not? I'd fly over for a weekend, fuck it. Friday evening I go there, Sunday evening I leave. Maybe take Monday off, or tell people I'm gonna arrive later on Monday, I don't fucking know. I'll save up some overtime. I should give you a list of live bands I would love to see, and if you ever find an opening that makes sense, just send it over. I will do that actually. Just remind me right after. Or you can come here, like, once you get your passport and all. We could go to Berlin. Berlin has cheap flights from and to the UK, very cheap. And there's great doner kebab. Like literally, I think there's flights where you pay like 60 euros back and forth on Ryanair. It's not the most convenient thing, but for like a weekend adventure. Fuck yeah. Berlin is usually also the most convenient. Most of the concerts are like Saturday or whatever, because people know that the Berlin location is very good for sales. Or that, I mean, if you want to fly to Berlin and we meet up in Berlin and eat a kebab, hell yeah. See the Berlin Wall, go over to a Soviet museum or whatever. Cold War museum. I haven't been to any of those, like, I never really done proper sightseeing. I've been up on the freaking radio tower thing, and I've seen some things. I've seen like the Bundestag. Didn't catch Friedrich Merz yet. I don't think he actually lives in the Bundestag. Even though he gives off that vibe that he would, if he could. But it's kind of funny that you could just catch random high-tier politicians. Okay, I totally messed up the arrows because I forgot that this is any percent. Fuck it, we roll. Let's just fucking roll. I'll get the remaining damage after. Okay, honestly. Yeah, okay. Almost got it. What do you mean? Why not? Man, it's historic shit, man. There was a fucking wall. So cool. I mean, I didn't have enough damage from the belly anyway, so this run would have been kinda shit. Not too mad about it. But this is what any percent is mostly like. Run with your head against the wall over and over again until you get past Gaius and then you fail on Phaedra and cry. Man. I mean, Berlin has cool bars. I'm just not the bar kind of guy, but I'm sure something could be figured out. We've been to a couple. Last time visited with like the different friend group that cares about bars. You seem the kind of type of person that could get into Berghain, honestly. You have the vibe. So that could be a meme. Stay in line for 2 hours to then get declined at entrance because you don't fit the vibe. I would have to blend in, I definitely don't fit the vibe. That was okay. There's even a simulator actually. It like, I think it records your face and stuff, and then it's just a simulated event where you go up to this like fucking guy at the entrance, and then he just declines you over and over again, and you can like practice. I'm not even sure if you can win there or if it's just like the meme that he always declines you no matter what. I should show you later, it's kind of funny. But yeah, people that get into there apparently stay the whole weekend, Monday, Tuesday included. Jesus Christ, man. I would fucking die. But then you gotta make the most out of it if you get into something like that, huh? Another thing would be Hamburg. Hamburg is also cool and has cheap flights. Or straight up Munich, I don't know. It's just that Munich is a tad farther away, so that works differently. Yeah, I mean, for the longest time I was way too anxious to even enter something like a bar. I only now slowly work myself to the point where it doesn't give me instant anxiety to enter a building like that. It's kind of sad, honestly. It's just a general aversion to alcohol and drunk people in general. Okay, can I even save this, is the question. Yeah, no chance. When the first stab doesn't go through, it's just fucking over. Funnily enough, it hurts less now. I think I just, like, put in all of the germs from the controller into the wounds, and now it's just, like, they fused with me. I'm infected now. Immune. Yeah, nah. Too many stupid things and incidents related to alcohol. That I'm just like, none of that, please. And for me, it doesn't even feel good to drink it. Yeah, it will just grow into me. It will stay like that. Be one with the game. Become wonder. Aggro. That would be cool, huh? That would be convenient. PDO's a kind of person, though. He kind of plays up to the pressure. So I feel like if I actually got a good world record, he would come out of a masterpiece. Which honestly in itself would be kind of worth it. In a weird way. I'd love to see that. If PDO just went there and fucking annihilated this game, and I'm like, okay, there's literally no way I could do this, that would give me some kind of closure almost. Like, I can get to 55x. If I just practiced a ton more, maybe I could even get 54x. PDO's talking about 53x. If 53x happened, I'd just like, okay, fine. Until something new is discovered, I'm out. I mean, even like 56-15 is pretty good, honestly. But it's like, I know what to do to achieve a 55. And once I achieve a 55, I'll just retake the 90% easy. And then we'll see. Until the next, like, Pokemon Red tournament happens, I think I'm good to just continue this game. But I know when the Red tournament starts again, I will probably grind Pokemon for a while. Just because of the last time it was so much fun. Even though nobody fucking watched, but it was cool. I mean, people watched the tournament, but not me specifically, that way round. Whenever I streamed Pokemon, it was like dead. Not that it's not dead right now, but even more dead. Brother, just jump up there, please. Almost got the thing. That was pretty good. Apparently that was a gold split. I can do better than this. Bro. But hey, I mean, these 3 seconds was hard work to finally slowly approach PDO's level. Because apparently he got a 215 once. If you adjust for loading time, probably a 217, 18 or whatever. But getting there. Yeah, it should have been better. But it was pretty clean. The climbing was good. I didn't actually like ledge grab, but jumped over it with a super jump, so that was fast. And then the Valus overall was pretty decent. Because if you grab it to front, it always feels like you can do much faster, but in a way, unless you do literal IL, you have to slow down a little to then get the right animation and jump stab. So it feels awkward, but it was actually decent. Now please give me a quad that isn't awkward to deal with. Okay, that's okay. It's not okay anymore. I'll just fucking deal with it. So the problem is if you're too quick there, it triggers that like whole animation earlier. Could have been much worse though. Could have been much better as well. Keep in mind PDO resets when he gets over 5 minutes on the first two. I'd be happy to get like below 5:10. Like a 5:06 is good for me. Could have been like below 5 though if the quad didn't go poorly. I'll take it anyway. Okay, time to actually get a good Gaius for once. Got to lock the fuck in. So yeah, time that PDO almost resets. If I got 2 golds in a row, I would barely achieve PDO's upper standard. Like, the one that he's like, okay, fine, it's not great, but I won't reset. That's what I would achieve with 2 gold splits. Man. It's okay, but I won't over-obsess with the first 2. That wasn't too bad. Dare I say it was pretty decent. Kinda silly. No matter how good the guys goes, this water jump can actually lose so much time. If you get a bad one and have to swim for like a longer time. It is devastating. And this whole like maneuvering there. So far so good. Just get an extra arrow. Perfect. So this is enough arrow shots for sure. Come on. Bro. Why was that so slow? Didn't feel bad. Man. I hate guys. It's okay. It's alright. Feels like I've gotten so much better, but the grab on the belly was just a tad bit too slow. And the cycle steps weren't... I mean, they were okay, but not the cleanest. Still though, I should be better, like... I should have a better, like, success rate on those. Brother, man. Could have been good, but when he stumbled for a moment there. Fine. Whatever. Why? Sometimes aggro just maneuvers there for no reason. Just as a harsh ride. Alrighty. Yeah, the last guys was close, but not quite. I was just a bit slow on the stabs. It had potential though. From me, unless something new is discovered, probably never. I mean, never say never. But let me get a 55 first and then see. 55 is a realistic new standard, honestly. 54 is nuts. 53 is just beyond human. But possible. Realistically, it'll happen. Finally, something then. Now this felt like a pretty good quad, but since the Valus was kinda bad, it just equals to like an okay run. I should practice the first two a bit more, but I think I'm getting progress. Okay, what if I actually got past Gaius? What if I just did that? Got like the whole 20-second time save, then just continue to do great things with the rest of them. Then just get a solid late game, you know, good Zenobia, good Phalanx, Argus-IL. Do all that while not losing time anywhere else. I mean, that would be a low 55 at that point, if not even a 54. So just do most of that for a 55. We're getting actual sub 1 IGT now, not just the fake one. It's insane, honestly, if you think about it. Sub 1 IGT used to be like absolutely insane. And now it's just like, yeah, I'll get it any run, man, if I don't do poorly. It's wild how far the game has come. Man. Been streaming for like an hour and haven't gotten past Gaius once. Now's the time to actually do it. So we're reaching actual sub 1 hour of movement in real time levels. That's wild. Block the fucking man. Okay, definitely enough arrows. Now I just gotta do a thing. Like in the simulations, man. Ah! Go! Why is the camera so fucking weird? What in the... Ah! Okay. Fucking backstabbed by camera. I fucking hate it. I don't know why. I think I accidentally pressed the Colossus button or something. But it like locked in from the other side. So I had to like counteract that movement. And when I counteracted that movement, the camera was in an awkward position where then once I moved it just inverted itself. Like, man, why? Guys, it's just such a headache now. It looks worse. It's so much harder. But, like, I felt like my consistency on Gaius has gotten to the point where I was able to almost do it every time. But today is just an unlucky day, it feels like. Like in the practice before it, I was just doing it, so... Nah, I don't know. Realistically, there probably is enough of that, but it's just gonna be a nightmare to implement all of it. I mean, to get it without a headache, you'll probably have to do Avion IL. Which on its own is a headache, but with enough practice it probably isn't too bad. Bro, this grab is fucking garbage. I mean... There's a world where if it's as optimized as the boss rush, we would probably approach we would probably approach a 53, 59 or whatever. It's within realm of possibility, it would just take an insane fucking run. It's just that you couldn't afford even like a 5-second time loss or whatever. This was a close call, because sometimes if you like get up there and then there's a pillar in the way, it will just throw you back down, and that's a bad time. But that felt clean. Man, okay. This will be a garbage one. Maybe I can do... Okay, nah. It started out great, like the whole parkour section was very, very good, but the fight itself was just unfortunate that I got all the shakes possible and Wonder didn't quite want to get up there. I probably gotta practice like my grab. I would go for full front grab or full side grab, but right now I'm just doing these weird in-betweens, which are kind of the worse options, no matter how you see it. The important part is to not over-obsess over early game. As long as I get a solid run past Gaius, I'm good to go. Like a good Gaius will make up for any stupid time loss early. 3.6 seconds is kinda bad though. That doesn't even sound that bad. I feel like I can get most of it just by moving better and more optimized. And then the rest is things like Avion IL, Argus IL, that Malice strat that I found but didn't want to implement because it's a bit risky. Freaking, you know. Like, I wonder if we like actually looked into the dormant section enough. What if following them but not too closely is actually faster because they run away quicker or some bullshit? Has anyone ever like played around with the whole dormant section? Because sometimes I just randomly gain like 5 to 10 seconds there. It feels like missed opportunities. It's just so hard to actually practice, you know, or dive deep in. But if you get like jumps where you don't stumble, which I've been getting better at, that also saves time. It's a section like any other, but it's treated like a credit plus kind of thing, you know. The dormant section, like if someone ever labbed out the optimal way for it, if we could kind of accelerate it. Thank you for the good luck. I surely needed to get past Gaius for once. Ah, la 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 la. Yeah, I was thinking about things like that, you know. Just full on deep diving on the routes, the optimizations, You could try and go for like a parallel ball stun on Dirge if you really tried. For now we're doing like the 20-second equivalent, at least I am. I mean, I think I'll get like 2 more hours of stream in. It always feels bad for me to stream until a very late thing. Like, I have work tomorrow, so I can't really go too deep. But at the same time, I have the opportunity to stream a bit more today because it's a holiday in Germany. Just a bit of work tomorrow, but that's fine. So yeah, probably like 2 more hours. Which is longer than usual anyway. Gotta plan my streams better so I start nice and early. That was nice. Nice and clean movement there. Okay. Good. Okay, that feels slow. I really gotta... Wow. Okay. What is it with the guy's bullshit recently? I'm sorry about this. Man, guys is really like punching me in the face so hard. So hard. I ain't gotta look at it this way, like... I mean, then realistically I could get my sum of best probably to like... a 116, a high 116. It should be like... Phew, okay. Anyway, I just did the math. Maybe you are right. I don't know. But with any percent, I wouldn't ever be too sure because it's just not optimized enough. Honestly, it never is. Yeah. It doesn't even feel particularly wrong what I'm doing. It's just like small little things that keep messing it up because it's so precise. And I don't want to do like bad guys anymore. If I'm gonna go for a run, it's gotta have a chance to get a decent record, and for that the guy's gotta be good. That is why I'm not even trying to go for backups. I could. It would be decent runs, but you know, if I'm like not 20 seconds ahead on Gaius or 15 seconds, even 10 seconds ahead on Gaius, it just makes the whole rest of the thing so much harder. Also optimizing Valis and Quad and all that, it all has a purpose. I think at some point I was at a point where I was doing it decently well. The wing jump step isn't even the problem. If you're doing it right, you're at least, even if you miss it, you can just do the normal version of the strat after. But like... the wing transition is where I always had the problem. Nothing that a decent amount of practice couldn't solve. I mean, Sean got there, and I know in the past Madarashi and Shirapon were there, where they could do it every time. Or like Udawara for that matter. They also did it in very different ways, right? So you just gotta find the way to do it. I know Madarashi just sat there and waited and then just did a very precise jump stab. It didn't involve any movement, which seems like a better idea. I just never could figure it out properly the way he did it. Yeah, man. Oh, okay, now the fingers are hurting again. Oh, yeah, man. After this run fails, I will probably wash my hands again really quickly and get something to drink. But I'm sure, for example, like the whole aggro movement here, if you can gain like a second on each of the Colossi, you're already gaining like 16 seconds out of thin air. And like I'm sure on most Colossi, if we tried really hard, we could find a couple seconds on the freaking routing in between here and there. I mean, that's basically all PDO did to push like from like a 58 to a 56, 50. Yeah, I mean, that's like half of the work. Besides optimizing the fight, it's just optimizing the in-betweens, which are a big part of it. And if we deep dove, we surely could find further optimization. Like, just thinking a bit outside of the box, are we even doing like the whole routing thing correctly, you know? What if there's like some kind of weird ass like freaking routing that all of a sudden is a couple seconds faster, even though it doesn't look like it? Boing. Yeah, for example, you gained like 20 seconds on us just by being a bit more careful with the malice stuff. Things like that, you know. And then when I paid closer attention what I was doing on malice, all of a sudden I was gaining 10-15 seconds each time. It's fucking wild. Wow, Kuro pathing, that was fucking garbage. And still is compared to PDO. You could optimize that shit, you know. Dirge seems weirdly unoptimized in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I always try to do a quick stop to open it quickly, but surely there's a way to like consistently get the thing where aggro is moving during that cutscene. That would save time. It's just if aggro is too quick, he will run into it. If he's too slow, it's kinda not worth it. So the way I usually do it is just do a quick stop on the thing and then a quick start, which is a nice conservative like in between. But if you timed it right, just like with the new phalanx strat you found, surely it could be better. I mean, let's think further. For some reason I tend to gain high on Hydrus compared to you guys, and it's not just the fight itself. I'm not even sure why. Like, if you're going very deep, the freaking setup we have for Pelage is unoptimized because you swim for a longer time. If we figured out how Sean did his consistent, like, setup. Or maybe you stand on the thing and then you jump to the side. You know what I mean? It's just an easier way to do it, but it's a bit slower. Probably have a couple of seconds slower. It's an unusual amount of optimization for any percent, but this is something that could be approached. Might be too little arrow damage, but, well, can't go back now. Why? Fuck off. Gaius is really, really out here to fuck me over. It's so bad. I'll be right back. Just a few moments. Okay, there's no way. I gotta do a bit of Gaius practice because holding L2, oh boy. I put some disinfectant on my hands and it burned like hell. Just an update. For other people that haven't been following the whole stream, this is Floating Mono. She's in a simulation, just like all of this. Also, I've been bouldering with my brother this morning, so my hands are all like messed up. So I was trying to make sure I'm not infecting the hands. And yeah, that's the reason why, yeah. There's a programmed position. So you can get out of this mess by pressing L2, really? Let's try a few of these. I mean, might as well make these ILs, even though the first part is different from everything else, but the important part to practice is the thing after. It's just that this makes it harder to practice because the first part can fail a decent bit. But yeah, might as well go for YOLO, but... I mean, the way I manipulate the camera is usually very nice. Okay, of course the first time I try it here it just works, you know? Isn't this fucking bullshit, huh? Okay. This is just the way it is, huh? Oh man. This is what's supposed to happen before I compare it to the other ones where it failed. Why is this so much smoother than the any percent ones? It feels easier somehow. Even though there's no difference in this part, you know? Okay, this is where I grabbed wrong. Yeah, I know I can still cook, like, it doesn't feel bad or difficult. But for some reason, during all those 90% attempts, something small went wrong and it feels more awkward to navigate. Maybe it's because I'm putting all the pressure on myself, I don't know. But literally, like, this is the same position here. But it just feels smoother, you know? Well, I say that and fail that, but there was no camera bullshit, you know? I just grabbed a little bit too far right to be fast enough. The other thing is the arrows, but those didn't seem like a problem in the any percent either, like they usually were. Before it used to be like always the freaking arrows, but that has gotten a lot better. I improved on that. It's just about getting that smooth. Okay, never mind, it's still bullshit. But it's mostly about getting that smooth, like, grab on the first one. That's the important part. Everything else just falls into place if you get the cycle stabs cleanly. Because if you are very quick on those, the transition to the, like, arm is also way easier. Didn't jump there, made the timing a bit sloppy. Yeah, this is like so smooth. Okay, I just pressed L2 and it didn't do anything. It stayed close. I mean, it zoomed out a little bit, so I guess it can help, but it's just so cooked if it happens. Maybe I didn't hold it enough, I don't know. I just have to press it. See, I can still do it. Come on, man. That could have been a thing. Yeah, hold it, okay. I'm not crazy. Maybe it's a camera positioning that I tend to get on any percent that's a bit more off. Because here it's just always so smooth. Which makes this whole part a lot easier. I mean, sometimes that happens, but you know. Yeah, that's fair. So you can still do it blindly, yeah. Even if the camera is wrong. Okay, man. I mean, my success rate isn't the best here either, it's just that I get more attempts. But this is good practice, I guess. And maybe I'll finally get a decent Gaius IL while I'm at it. You know what, I think I'm fine. I just can't overthink it too much. I know what I'm doing. I just got to do it. Thanks for the rate. I legit need... Okay, it's Sable. Thank you, Sable. These are the moments when I realize I definitely need a freaking... I need freaking glasses at this point. When I was visiting Usurpering, she just gave me her glasses and put them on me, and all of a sudden I realized I see better. So, yeah. And now I notice more and more so that my eyesight probably declined somehow. But hello everyone. Just doing any percent attempts, or as you can also call it, Gaius Simulator. Since with the new updates to the route, Gaius is just becoming a big nightmare. I haven't gotten a run past Gaius so far, but I'm getting there, surely soon enough. Yeah. Also, you'll have to be my advisor on the kind of glasses I will get. Or imagine I just go to an appointment and they say, nah, your sight is fine, then I'm really, really confused at that point. And yeah. By the way, to stream in general, there will be a very, very cool event coming up. I'm not quite sure on the date, around 20th of June. I will probably put it in the Discord. But Usu got into Sable 8, which will be like a marathon to help Sable with reptile enclosures. And she will be running Boss Rush with Kitty Paws on to go with the whole animal theme, which is very funny and entertaining. I mean, I'm going to an actual eye doctor, I'm not going to the guys that sell glasses. And I mean, I also sell stuff for a living, so I'm kind of immune to that bullshit. If anything, being in sales has gave me a better understanding on when people are trying to sell you stuff. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, okay, sure. The jump step isn't jump stabbing. But yeah, it will be a very, very cool run, and you should all join and support and donate for the reptiles, to Pet Aggro, and for big memes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sometimes it just feels like the jump step isn't going through no matter what. It's very strange. Yeah, sometimes where you try to be too quick on the cycle step and then he just slashes the air. It happens. It happens a lot. I wonder if it's like a misinput of there's actually something wrong with the button at times. It happens a lot on Bassaran for some reason when I'm trying to cycle step there. Or just now, as you saw. For some reason I tend to grab way more often at that spot now than I usually do. Oh man, that could have been so good. Just jump step, please. God. This is a great game, it is also a great speedrun. I recommend joining the Team Eco server if you wanna learn. There's a good section for new players with a lot of very, very nice videos. But yeah, if I keep getting failure upon failure on Gaius, eventually this will probably turn into a chess stream or whatever. I swear. Yeah, it's always like however it starts. And most of the time I somehow get the best runs within the first few attempts. I have it very often there. Like I get on stream and literally like within the first few attempts I guess I get around past Hydrus, but then after that the mental game is just off and it doesn't happen again. But when a stream starts like that where you can't get past a certain Colossus for ages, that's when it's real suffering. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I like doing guides. Some of them should be updated. Oh, I forgot. I forgot I'm literally on... Okay, nah, I'm not continuing that. See, I was thinking so much about Gaius, I want to go to Gaius there. But the Valus was kinda iffy anyway. Let's do it properly. But yeah, let's give it half an hour longer. If after half an hour nothing good happens, we'll see what I'll be doing. Depending on the mood. And that's the difference to like boss rush. In boss rush it feels like an accelerated experience. they can just do it over and over and over and over and over again until it finally happens. But any percent, it's always like, yeah, you played for 8 minutes, you fail Gaius, guess it's 8 minutes down the drain now. Feels like I've gotten better at the parkour section though on average. Tried to be a bit more clean on that part. Just gotta get a good Valis one. Now. Again this part. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, this was better. Come on, jump stab, please. Ugh, okay. Yeah, I need to get better at the climbing part anyway, but I've gotten better than I used to be, okay? Small steps. Okay, now quad. Let's actually go for quad this time. Alrighty. I also think PDO is actually faster at getting down on the structure somehow. Well, I say somehow and then literally this happens. No, it's not just somehow, it's quite literally, yeah, he is. But this is not how it usually goes. Okay. That was awkward. No, fuck! Nah! Oh, stop! Okay, what a terrible, terrible quad. Absolutely abysmal. Okay, fine. Let's accept the damage here and move on. Wow, this wasn't even a cycle stab. I hate it. That's probably got to be like +7. Shows how much I've played through this part to be able to guess. But hey, another attempt at guys. Let's go. But yeah, I swear, if after a quad like this I now get a perfect guys, it's almost sad. Because I know I can get a juicy like 20-25 second time save, and now it will be just reduced to shreds. But hey, wouldn't be complaining. Wouldn't need to complain. Doing well, Nawaf. Nice to see you. So the right input is literally just to, like, chain another one. Kind of like with the bunny hops, but upwards, right? I wonder if that analogy actually will help. That makes sense. Because I did the other way around, I think. I was cancelling the right inputs with the up inputs. Which is still faster, but slower than what you're doing. If this run fails, or when this run fails, I will try this for a moment. Because I think I was able to do it before, but I didn't quite understand it. Maybe that will help. Okay, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Got so much better at positioning my arrows, that is good. Gotta take the W's. This is just so slow in comparison to what I was doing earlier in the ILs. Yep. Oh, I cheesed it! Yes! I don't think this is a plant. Nope, it's not. Okay. Time to suffer. Oh wow. Did I actually not get the arrows? Are you kidding me? I freaking hate this. How did I not get the arrows? I had more than enough arrow damage. Fucking hell. This is weird. Ah! There's always something, huh? There's always something. Yeah, let me actually try this out. It was good until it wasn't. We're in a simulation. The Matrix is real. Alright. Unfortunate. Am I stupid? Where's the vines? Is it only there? It does. Thank you. Okay, I don't know. I just had a big, yeah, weird moment where I forgot where the vines were. Okay, let's see. That's faster, right? Okay, as small as possible. That's it, right? You're just like, yeah, but it's slow. I mean, I'll take it. It's an upgrade. Anyway. So how about another one? People, yo, maybe this is the one where I get past guys. What if I actually got past guys this time? Wouldn't that be quite a speedrun? Wouldn't that be entertainment, excitement, drama, fun times? Wouldn't it be hype as fuck if I just freaking went there and got a run past guys? Would be freaking... Okay. Not like this though. But now! This is world record, guys. Calling it. You heard it here first. This will be world record. Demolishing PDO's run step by step. This will be the one. Yeah, that's why I usually do a side input, because sometimes that happens and it's fucking annoying. This will be world record, you heard it here first. This time for sure, for sure. I mean, all of it is nice and well, but if I don't get a run to Malice, it doesn't really help me much at all, huh? I mean, on Barba's back, it's sometimes important, I guess. Or on Gaius' back if you fail and want to go for a backup, but man! Hell yeah, Gojira is fucking great. Nice. I swear to God, I'm like this close to turning this into a chess stream. Angry chess is always the best content, honestly. This is gonna be world record for real, no cap, for real clickbait, no clickbait. $56.09 would be hype. It would be funny if you predicted it as well. Because, I'll be quite honest, Gaius is such a gatekeeper that any run past Gaius, the chance of getting the world record in that run goes up from like 2% to 20% or something, you know? This is how bad it is. You know? Like, I legitimately think I will probably only need a couple runs past Gaius to get world record. But like, getting a good run past Gaius is the challenging part. Getting a run past Hydrus is already like 40% of the way there. Because the rest, like, none of them are like as horrible to deal with. You can still lose a lot of time and lose runs and stuff, but it doesn't ever feel like, you know, after Hydrus it's mostly like a flow kind of thing. If I get a run past Hydrus, I think that run is likely to go to the late game. Man, why? Why like this? Why like this? Man, just jump stab him. Oh. Take a picture with the shirt. I wanna see it, Usu. I wanna see the Gojira. Also, is it bad that I literally thought of the band, but you probably mean Godzilla as in the thing? Does Gojira the band have Godzilla shirts? Surely they do, right? Why did I never think of that? Green. Nice. Oh, you actually mean the band, okay. Powered by green. Green is my favorite color, man. Followed by space purplish, like pink or whatever. Basically my layout here. Man. Man. Okay. I've been at it for 2 hours and can't get a freaking run past guys. I swear to God. It's fucking killing me. I'm turning this into a chess stream. I don't want to stop streaming, but this is a chess stream now. Can I just edit this to be chess? Make it chess. How do I even set it up? See, enough. This is chess now. Chess. Big chess on the left, so it's annoying to everyone. Annihilating my whole viewer base, but I don't care. I need this right now. How do I... where is it? Chess. This is chess. Hello guys, have you heard of chess? It's the best game ever. Have you heard of chess, man? Oh my god, why is it cropped wrong? Wait, what if I do this? No, this made it worse. I cropped this just for this moment, and now it's cropped wrong. Why? Okay, why is it so bad? Oh, I can't see shit. Wait, let's uncrop this so there's actually stuff to see. Let's do this. Chess speaks for itself. Hans Niemann recently did like a rematch with Dubov, which honestly, think of him what you will, this was some of the most entertaining chess content I've ever seen. Like, they are so well matched and they both are very good at blitz. It's very cool to watch. Anyway, 3 minutes. 3-minute chess. Playing the Sicilian because I'm a tryhard. And they are not even playing the open Sicilian. How dare. In that case, I'll just fianchetto the other bishop. This is poorly cropped, by the way, I realize. It's so small. I'm glad that there's some chess fans in the chat. Like, if anything... okay, that's ugly. Fine. Fine, destroy my structure. He can just do this now. But he isn't. So now he can't anymore. He still can. But now this works. So basically trying to use this file to put pressure on. For some reason he didn't take this pawn even though he should have. Okay, undoubling my pawns. Sure. Sure, man, why not? How do I proceed here? double up maybe. Oh, I should have seen that coming. No, that's awkward, but I can probably put some more pressure on like this. It's just that if I take this and this, taking like that, he'll just sacrifice the queen. Glad that you're also a chess fan. Yeah. Niemann Dubov is like... They should do that again and again. I will watch. It's also amazing that I know Russian. Because Naroditsky actually does like the Russian commentary on the Levitov chess channel. With like another Russian grandmaster, which is like... They are so good at like commentary. It's so entertaining to watch. Like, Norway chess has been crazy, but honestly, somehow the Niemann Dubov was still more interesting. And people hate that, you know? Because, I mean... I don't know, of course. I honestly don't think that Hans cheated over the board. Even though you can hate him for all the other things. You know, he probably deserves some of the hate just because of his personality. But he's still a good chess player. And tournaments not giving him invites is a legitimate concern. Because some tournaments would benefit from it. And I love drama. But we'll see. There's some tournaments that literally can't avoid him if he performs well enough. Which, what is happening here? Am I fucked? Okay, how do I deal with this? I can do this and then take the knight, right? Yeah. And now I will do this and see the rest. My king is surprisingly safe, which is insane that it is. I mean, he'll probably attack here. This? Is that a concern? This is not a threat. Everything else I sidestep, right? Or is there anything else I should be careful of? I could also sacrifice, and surely there's a way to regain the rook, but I don't see it. Okay, let him do the work. Oh, Dubov is just a wild person. Like, I love him. Okay, I think this is concerning. But here I have this. And I should be winning somehow. This is very concerning. This is very concerning. But I think I'm fine. Yep. Whew, what a nice one. Honestly, Kasparov, Fischer and Dubov is a wild trio, but I'll take it. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. I'm not saying he's like someone you should look up to. I think Hans just deserves a chance to redeem himself. If he worked on his like behavior, it would probably be a lot easier though. Gotta admit to that. He's somehow like standing in his own way at times. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I didn't see that, but it's probably still fine. Can I do this? Is this too naughty? I'll try it. I mean, at the same time, he's like what? Is he even 20? Probably at this point. Thinking back to when I was 20, he just has like... I mean, to be fair, other people his age don't behave that way. And if you're a public personality, you gotta work on that shit. This? Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like trading queens here. Let's just... Oh, maybe I should. What if I go here and avoid it? I'll avoid it. Oh, okay, this is my level. 1900 or something. Blunder queen. That's what I do. I blunder queen. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you look at Fischer, was he too much different? It's always the Americans, huh? Nakamura, at this point, has a decent reputation, but some of the stuff that he has done, like... You know, he isn't too much better. He can pretend he has a moral high ground there. Especially since he's much older. Okay, sure, man. Sure, man. Okay, come at me. How should I defend against this? And now what? Okay, that's a fair point. Do I go here? Is this stupid? I need to keep this one open. Okay, man. Oh, this is so sus. I'm playing sussy stuff. Oh god. Okay. What the hell do I even do here? How did I get in this situation? That's some real sussy baka. But this knight is still protecting this square so I don't get skewered. And now he just sidestepped. I mean, he also sacrificed like a knight for this. And now this one doesn't work anymore, so in theory I should just be able to go here, right? I mean, he can check though. What if I just go here? And then do this? Am I okay here? And now just sidestep this bullshit and try to play on. Probably not the best way to play this out, but that was some weird stuff. Okay, sure, let's exchange queens or whatever. Okay, fine, you'll get the open line there. I mean, you can't really view Fischer without the controversy. It was a big part of the whole deal. It was pretty clear that he has like had like psychological problems. Like anti-Semitism and all that is not okay, but at the same time I don't think it was actual hatred. I think he just, you know, he was just unstable. Not sure if that excuses it, but it explains it at least. Ah, sure, why not? But I mean, obsession and insanity goes hand in hand, right? He's not the first one where this happened. His games were remarkable. Привет. Колоссы настолько меня наубивали там, что теперь будут шахматы. Все прекрасно. Okay, I mean, yeah, he did really well in the fact that he created an advantageous positions for him. I'm not sure if it's quite winning though, because his pawns are a bit all over the place. And I can probably... I'm not sure if giving up this pawn is the right idea, but I kind of want to do it. Just to attack here. And then these ones are all isolated. Yep. This pawn is kind of scary, but I think I should be able to deal with it. Now what, man? Now what? Okay, he got nothing. I think I should be winning even if I take this one. Yeah, I think it wins. Because he can't really get to the pawns otherwise. I just move them. Blockade. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake, actually. Oh my god. Now I gave myself this issue here. But I can be annoying here. This is probably just a draw now. Unless... Okay, let's just be crazy. Ah, I lost on time. This was probably losing. That was stupid. Like, I shouldn't have allowed this. If I just play this with just this move, I'm completely winning here. Ugh, my mistake. Okay, man, sure. Yeah, man, sure. Why not? Okay, it's time to play some stupid stuff, huh? From my side, but I think maybe I got something here. I mean, he'll just play this, but I can increase pressure. All this, yeah, sure. He'll probably play this or this. Ah, this one is under attack. He didn't see it. Somehow. Time to make this weird and all. He take... Okay. Like this. This is bad. This is very bad. This is stupid. I'm just 2 pawns down. Well, let's defend. I hate when the people give you free tempos and just play a turtling style. It confuses me a lot. Each goddamn time. Yeah, sure. Yeah, man. Okay, now my stream died. For whatever reason. And it's back. He'll just go here. Can probably do this and pretend I have something here. I don't. He'll just take the pawns. Yeah, this is over. Bah, okay. What the hell am I doing? Ugh. I've never seen this before. В целом, что ли? Интересно. Но это было с моей стороны. Прервалась связь на несколько секунд. Да, чушь какую-то тут играю. Не знаю даже. В Германии тут это интернет вообще кошмар полный. Везде быстрее и дешевле. Я сколько плачу? 20 евро, что ли? Но это первые только эти, ну, скажем, 20-30 евро и 100 тысяч download. Всего лишь там 20 upload, что ли. Ну, вот вообще, да. Да. Вот хотелось бы такого, да. Ну да, тут такого не бывает. Они вроде поднимут там в итоге на 30 евро в целом. А интернет так себе. Потеряет, возможно, ладью, и сейчас не уйдет. А, увидел. Как так? Да, ну вот Германия чисто известна насчет того, что у нас интернет всегда очень так себе. Правительство там ничего не строило, не делало, и в итоге оказались в такой ситуации, что, блядь, в Румынии интернет лучше, чем в Германии. Фу. Ну, тут я, конечно, не очень сыграл. Yeah, so I'm also playing chess like shit. I think that's enough for the day. Bye.